How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the video. Today we are on the next video of doing interior stuff, and today we are installing a new head unit. So that means installing a new double din. So just to do some basic steps real quick, I do have an automatic, so if you have an auto, you got to put it in neutral. I did disconnect the battery and turn the car off and all that. Then you're gonna want to pull this collar down. There's a little silver clip thing that comes off the shifter. You pull it out, pull the shifter up, and then you get this. Then you'll use a trim tool, go around the edge here, pry this up, and then you'll take this off. I do not have a trim tool, so I'm just using a screwdriver with a microfiber, and we're gonna pop this thing up, see what happens. And it should be something like that. Then you'll probably just disconnect that harness there and be good to go. There we go. And I gotta watch this video because I don't remember what to do next. Probably take those screws out down in there. There's one there and one there. So we'll probably undo those, and then we might pop this top trim off right here. But I'll get back to you guys. So my GoPro decided to act up. So I kind of jumped ahead a little bit. This is where we're at, and I am stuck. So after I got this bottom piece off, what you do is you undo two screws right here and here, pop this part up. Then while you're doing that, you pull these side pieces to the side. These pull out, these pull out. Oh yeah, you have to take off this top trim. That's easy, you just pry it like this, it comes out. You take off this top part, this top piece right here, you just kind of pull towards you. There's a little inner plastic thing here, pry it up, pull it out, and then you're pretty much ready to go to take the screws out of the stereo. One here, one there, and then that's it. There's definitely a couple DIYs on YouTube. That's where I learned how to do it, so just go watch those, and you'll be able to get this thing off easily. I didn't really have an issue, but now we're having an issue. So I bought this little pack unit in order to connect this end of the radio into the car, harness, to make it super easy and simple. Now you think it'd be super easy and simple, but when I turn the key, power on, this pack unit thing is not turning on. So we have an issue, and I have no idea what it is, because literally all you do is plug this end into the vehicle harness. And you can see I brought out my JDM, I bought the JDM double din kit, and I plugged that in, so the AC works. Like right now it works. See, so this thing works, but the pack unit won't. It's not even turning on this end. I figured it wouldn't turn on this end, which that's easy, but this end's not even turning on, and I really am just clueless, because this is it. All you do is just plug these in. So I don't know if it's a bad unit or I'm just missing something, and I just have no idea. So I posted in a couple groups, see if someone will help me out, because I'm lost. I thought this would be pretty simple and straightforward, but I guess it's not. Like I said, I thought this end of the wiring harness from the unit to the head unit, I thought this would be the one that doesn't work. you know, I thought this would be fine and set, because literally what this is for is plug and play, so you don't have to wire this into your main vehicle harness. This is supposed to make it easier, but it's not. So I posted in the group and we'll see if I get an update, but I guess I might as well show you guys the double dint at least. You guys didn't see that. So here's the double dint head unit, pretty simple. Oh, here's the whole head unit out. There's the whole thing out right now. But here's the double dint. That AC part goes in the top right here. Screws in, and then the head unit goes in here. Very nice, very OEM. I did pay a lot extra for that because it is nicer. I didn't want to do the metric kit because that's just really cheap looking. So I wanted the, you know, really nice JDM OEM look. But once I get an answer, hopefully if I get an answer, I will update you guys. All right, so far, I think I may just need to look at the wiring again. I don't know, I kind of just figured this was already done up and ready to go. I thought at least this end would, you know, turn on and light up and be good to go. However, I guess that's not the case. I think there are LEDs in there, aren't they? I could have swore they were. But anyways, so yeah, apparently I just need to look over the wiring again. I thought I spent a lot of time, you know, matching them up, making sure it was all right, but I could be wrong. So I guess we're just gonna go back and re-look at it, redo it again. Maybe there's a couple of YouTube videos of people installing this type of head unit as well, and some of them explain the wirings and what they were, so maybe I'll check those out. Maybe I do have it wrong, I don't know. I just followed the diagram that included this, and then obviously the one that included this, and I just, for the most part, it's just matching them up color to color, from pretty much all of it. This is annoying. So back to that. So I will come back to you guys after I do that. I'm not gonna bore you with wiring. So a little update. I disconnected everything. Only things left that are connected are the battery, constant power, ACC power, and then the ground, which, if you're following this diagram, those are the only three things that I'm going to be connecting, because we're going to find out if it's the pack module or the head unit. So realistically right now, if I plug this in, this should be able to start up because both powers and grounds are connected. I already plugged in my stock radio back into here to make sure it wasn't something on the vehicle end, and it's not. The stock radio started right up and played music perfectly. So there's nothing on this end. It's either this wiring, the module, this wiring, or the head unit. So we're about to test it right now if this thing is should power up with just these connected. So I took all these off, put tapes on the ends of all these because I don't want any you know, shorts. Make sure nothing touches, and we should be ready to start this thing up. So put you guys right here and do this live. There we go. All right, so bring you guys here with me. So with everything hooked up, constant power, and the ground, this should realistically turn on right now, at least the screen. Let's find out. And nothing. So, all right, now the blue wire is connected in there, which on this diagram is the antenna amp, antenna power. Don't know if it'll really make a difference, but we're gonna connect it because it says power, so we're gonna see if this turns on. And still nothing. Yay! So I'm thinking it has to be something wrong with this pack module, which from what I just found out, these have a very high rate for being duds. So that's perfect. Alright guys, so I'm not really sure where I left off, but after testing only the power wires and ground wires from that pack unit to the head unit, it didn't power on. So last ditch effort, I took the head unit and just connected it straight to the battery, and still nothing happened. So I'm gonna check the fuse right now in the head unit to see if it blew or it is blown somehow, but overall I think it's just a junk head unit. It was a cheap eBay one, so instead I did go ahead and buy a better one, a more expensive one. It's a Pioneer unit, so we will install that. But for now, I'm just gonna end this video here because I'm not gonna get that Pioneer head unit for a couple days, and I want to make more videos, and I guess just upload this as a fail and I guess a review over that eBay one that never worked. So I'll just be rocking this hole. That's just nothing here for a while. At least I got the AC stuff hooked up, so at least I'll still get AC. That'll just kind of sit there. But next thing on the list is to mess with the shifter orientation for the shift direction and the traction control, which all has to do in this area. So those will be the next videos. I hope you guys like this one, and I will see you in the next one. Deuces. Oh, and you guys didn't see these 15-inch drag radials either.
Didn't even get to bronze.